Alrighty then, so welcome back once again to Tales of Zestiria. Now shall we try and find out where we're going, because I have absolutely no idea. We're just going to walk down the field and hope that good things happen. The chances of that actually going right? Very slim, but we could still try. What's this called? The Meadow of Triumph is the one we were last in. There are lots of caves on this map, but where the heck is... Maybe we should have used the signs. They tell you good things, those signs. Oh, look at this thing. He's got a scythe. It's kind of terrifying. Let's save before we get killed by Scythe Man. The Grim Reaper himself walks among us.
I think that went pretty well.
I made some chocolate gelato. Get him. Oh, get him. Alright, Orc Farmer. Look at him. It's not even a hoe. It's not a sickle or a hoe. It's literally... No, wait, what is it? What do you call... A rake. That's what you call them. I remember now.
Do this.
Oh, why have we got Mixio again?
This Hellion used to be.
I can guess, and I'd rather not know anyways. Thanks.
He used to be a farmer, dude? Not that surprising. It literally looks like a farmer. Okay, it's not too strong. Nor is it too smart. Whee! Strike. How are you guys doing? Wait, how did you die? Oh, you didn't die. Okay. I'm not sure you needed to transform, but sure, whatever. These pigs really aren't that strong. Alright, we win. Oh, what did we get? We got something. Did we get a new move? Alright, you're gonna tell me when Pendrago is. After Pendragon. Oh, it is the right way. Okay, we are going the correct way. This place doesn't... It looks very dark. Oh, that must be Pendragon there. Come at me, bird. Peacock. Alright, what are you weak to? Fire. Okay.
When peacocks threaten their foes, they recover health.
Jeez, what a pain.
You gotta give them physical ailments. Figure out why.
What do you mean figure out why? Yeah, I mean, just kill them. That works too. I guess death is a physical ailment, is it not? Especially when you hit with fire. They resist water though, so maybe you shouldn't be here, Mickley. Maybe you should go away.
Purification complete.
Alright, let's put Edna back on, because Edna's my favorite. Edna's my bae. Well, that didn't work. There we go. Get out of there, you two. Get out of there. There we go, much better. This is what we like to see. Now, I'm assuming this giant city over here is Pendrago. It does look rather fortuitous and rather grand. So I would imagine that is the case. Oh, there's a chest over there. Let's grab that before we go in there. Go, chesty gadget. It's bronze, though. Do we have a bronze key? I think we do, because we have silver, so I'd imagine that works with bronze. We do! Peach gel. What's the peach gel do? I don't know. It's peachy, I'm sure. It tastes like peach. Princess Peach.
Even out of the rain, it's still so cold.
I'll say.
Damn.
They've gone from scary to annoying. Still, to think Seraphim sneeze just like we do.
I mean, aren't they just people? Just invisible people? That's what I assume they are. Maybe I'm mistaken, but, you know, maybe I'm oversimplifying things. I'm pretty sure there's invisible people. Do you actually have to save at these save points in order for them to be activated, or do you just need to walk through them? Because either way, well, I'm walking through them. Anyhow, open up Sesame.
Whoa, this place is huge.
And filled with
Pendrago
horrible
is the
stuff.
largest city on the Glenwood continent.
Oh, what's going on
Where
up
can
there?
we find an inn?
Ooh, I want to check the
recommend
fountain.
the one directly in front of the plaza.
Oh, look at...
You sure know your way around.
Oh, barely saw
Well,
that.
you know, I used to come here
Hey,
a lot.
Mormon! Oh, he's Justice! What does Justice do? Recovery after evasion. Excellent. Let's put it on this. Let's go stick everything on there. Yeah, give me that stuff. Give me that beautiful stuff. I like the berets. Anyhow, it looks like our friend is having a fight. I'm forgetting his name entirely, but he's cool. He's a cool guy. What's going on? Why is your sword drawn? Why you look menacing? Well, that's normal.
Sergey!
He's one of the Cardinal's subordinates. I tried to apprehend him, but you saw what he was like.
His movements were incredible.
You could tell, right?
It was a Hellion.
The Cardinal's underling is a Hellion? Then...
Forgive me, sir. He's escaped into the Shrine Church.
It looks like it's true.
I believe he was likely a messenger of...
I'm cold. You can blather on inside.
Tell us the details after we find shelter from the rain, if you please. Our friends are feeling a bit chilly, and even a seraph can catch a cold.
Friends?
Not that you could tell, since you can't see them.
Forgive me. I should have been mindful of the Seraphim's presence. Let us head for the Knight's Tower. Your wife sure is considerate.
Yep. He still thinks they're married.
Yep, they are certainly still married. Oh, there's an item shop. You know I do love item shops. Let's go check it out. I reckon there'll be nothing. Because honestly, I feel like the equipment we're using and trying to fuse is outdated and no longer really relevant. But we can see. We'll check out the things. Yeah, what is this? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll buy it. Yeah, I guess so. I don't see why not. We could also wear this thing. Oh, does it give you extra attack? Wait, how do we see what stats it gives you? Is there a way? Does it give you stats? Does it? I don't. How do you tell if it does or not? I don't know. I assume that's just what his attack is, rather than what it's gonna give you, but I don't actually know. I could be wrong. I wonder if it's best just to buy everything you can, because honestly there is a lot of stuff, and it's kind of good to fuse. How's she? Oh, she's equipped both of them? That's strange. I guess that's how daggers work, though. You equip both, because you can. I don't know, have this. Nice. Nice. Oh, we got this as well. You may as well fuse this. Excellent. Fusey. Amber earrings we still only have one of, but whatever. We'll live. Alright, let's go. Sergey, where did you go? Up here, I guess? Where the heck did he go, Sergey? He just vanished to the Knight's Tower. And where's the Knight's Tower? Oh, over there. Okay. The one that says Knight's Tower. Suspicious. I wasn't so sure. Okay, let's head over towards that direction. And which one is it? I guess it's not the East Quarter. Let's try the one that's guarded. But first, the chest! The all-important chest. That guy seems to want to talk to us. I don't know if it's worth talking to him. So we're gonna be like, you can't come in here! It's not allowed! Why not? Why not? Why is it not allowed? Without permission, you cannot... I was damn right! I was damn right! Alright, we're going in here then. Show me the moves. Alright, Sergey, time to explain.
This should be a better place to talk.
Did everything go okay? Can we get in the church?
I secured the permissions, but after that last incident, I'm afraid we're likely under high scrutiny.
So what else is new? They weren't big fans of us in the first place.
Yeah, good point. We've got nothing to hide. Let's do it.
Look at that. Ever since Rose joined up with us, I feel like Saray has become so much more proactive.
Too bad it means that much more trouble for us.
Thank you.
It was my decision to begin with. And besides, I've really wanted to see the shrine inside the church.
There's something about you that reminds me of the Pope. He too would never hesitate to spare expenses for the sake of his people.
Oh boy, another masochist.
I see.
I've prepared lodgings for you. I pray that the Seraphim will also be able to rest well tonight.
But Captain, it's been 3 days since last we heard from Boris after his infiltration. I believe we should hurry.
Who's Boris?
The rain may be affecting our food supplies, but I shall prepare our famous Drago stew for you.
Hey,
Aren't
ignore
you the
question.
least bit concerned? He's your only brother.
I do not wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have. Please rest for now.
It's a kind offer. Let's take it.
We will. Thank you.
So his brother's been captured. That's something to find out, I guess. I don't know what to do now. What do you got to say to me? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so where are we going? Where are we heading? Head to the inn. Alright then. Goodbye. Oh, I thought we were having a meal. What happened to the meal? I was looking forward to a lovely,
Sergei
delicious
sure
meal.
seems like a good guy.
He is. Though I fear he may be a bit too genuine and sincere to command the knights.
I agree. I hope he has what it takes.
We've got plenty of worries of our own. Let's not get hung up on other people's issues.
Yeah, let's not. Let's talk to the turtles instead. He betrayed us, turtles. It can't be forgiven. He better be waiting with his heads up from his shells. Oh yeah, I made a new map. I had no idea what he's talking about, but cool. The story of the turtles continues. It appears that things aren't exactly good in the turtles' household. You can talk to these houses? No, you can. You can talk to this guy, though. First we lose the Emperor, then we lose the Pope. Yeah, everything's going bad in this country. We get it, don't worry, we'll fix it. The malevolence floating around here is palpable. Mainly because there's black slodges going everywhere. And that does tend to mean evil stuff. Hang on a second, this town looks very familiar. The layout of the streets, anyway. The assets, I should say. Not very creative, were you? Although the houses are really cool. Alright, guess we didn't find anything. I wish the Cardinal would magic up some new miracles. Yeah, but she's not a good guy. He's clearly a malevolent being. Here's the inn. So let's have a little snooze, and hopefully Sergei will not try and assassinate us or anything of the sort. He'll be like, oh, hello, here's some food.
Phew! Now that was a meal.
Hey, learn some manners.
You sure can eat.
So can these two.
It was surprisingly good. I couldn't help myself.
Drago stew, 85 points.
My policy is eat while you can. It's been ingrained in me since I was a kid. That's the law of a soldier.
A soldier, huh?
Soldier? Aren't you and your buddies in an assassin's guild?
Well, you know, it wasn't always like this. We used to be just a band of mercenaries. Not to brag, but they called us the best on the continent.
Is that right?
That's it for me. We've got a job to do tomorrow.
Is Rose's band of mercenaries the one you mentioned before?
The Wind Riders, I believe.
I think I've heard of them. The tale said just 100 of them could scatter a force of 20,000 men and capture 3 castles in one night.
That's impressive.
Yeah, they were a legendary band of mercenaries. It's no wonder Rollins itself was their primary employer.
They sound crazy strong.
Strong and loyal. To the point that even the Emperor of Rollins trusted them like his right-hand man. Isn't that right?
It's true. Was true. But then, the Imperial family of Rollins ended up stabbing them in the back, along with the very one I'm seeking vengeance against.
The Imperial family joined forces with Hellions?
Is it that surprising?
I guess not. People and Hellions aren't separate entities after all.
Very true. You can even consider them 2 sides of the same coin.
In fact, if the Cardinal's power is somehow linked to a Hellion, things start to make sense.
It looks like Rose snuck out through the back. Can't take my eyes off her for a second.
How the heck did
Hey,
he know that?
Dazzle!
I wonder if someone ordered an assassination.
Yeah.
Who? And was she asked to do it by herself?
Either way, this is bad.
But how do we get up on the walls? What? Alright, work out the path to the walls. Alright, this way. Okay, cool. We're coming for you, Rose. But it's not that bad. It's not like she's actually gone. She's just going to do something herself. I have to tell you. Hang on, are you a Norman? Alright, Norman, give me your stuffs. What are you giving me? When damage received, you get some SC. I guess that's okay. What clothing of Monsieur Saray hasn't got one on? There you go. Join this guy. Alright, let's go. If we don't get a speed boost for that, that sucks. I assumed we'd get a speed boost. I wanted the speed boost. Alright, reckon a boss or no boss?
What's
Those
wrong?
holding hands
Why
up
are
there.
you all here?
That's what we want to know. Where were you going?
Oh, just taking a walk. Thought maybe I ate too much.
You don't have to follow every whim that pops into your head, damn it.
We thought you might have ditched us to go assassinate someone.
Not yet, silly. That comes later. It's from someone who lost their son in the war that just broke out. Kill the one who started the battle. The invasion was proposed to the Emperor about a year ago, in documents bearing the name of Pope Messedra.
Huh? You're gonna kill the Pope?
Hold on. How do you know someone didn't just use his name? I thought he went missing after all.
Maybe. But then again, maybe not. It's awfully close to the time he went missing. We'll have to investigate further.
And what if we find out that he's bad?
If it's evil, the Scattered Bones slay it.
Even if it's the Pope?
The Pope, the Emperor, even the Shepherd. Oh, was that inappropriate?
I'm not a fan of that last part, it's true.
It isn't like we walk around all stabby. We make sure what kind of person our target is first.
I think I understand you better, Rose.
Do you now? Well, that's good.
I'm starting to understand too. Why she bears no malevolence, that is.
Because she's as nuts as he is?
Rose would certainly never tell a lie, that's for sure.
She was always that way. It's in her blood.
Well,
Was the Pope the type of person who would just up and start a war?
That's certainly not the impression of him we got from Sergei.
He's the de facto leader of a powerful country. He's probably got more layers than you'd think.
yeah, but Sergei's such a good guy. He would see through it, right? I don't think it's the Pope. It must have been the Cardinal. But then why did the Cardinal pretend to be the Pope? That's the real question. I don't know. There is one way to find out. That requires us to leg it up. Actually, where the heck are we going? Take a look around. Shrine Church. Where the heck is Shrine Church? I was just walking around because I assumed that was what we needed to do, but Shrine Church? Anywhere around here. Northern Quarter. That goes to some caves. Where is Shrine Church? No one told me. Well, there's a big building up here that we haven't checked out. I guess we can check out that and hope it's this way. That's some kind of dungeon. Looks like Shrine Church to me. Oh, we got some soft-served ice cream. Squeeze it out of his hands again. Kind of disappointed. Wait, the castle is a cave? Is this Shrine Church?
Well, that was easier than we
Oh,
thought.
it is.
This looks like an auditorium of sorts for the believers.
It's a rather big cathedral. I wouldn't call it a church.
Can you tell me the names of the Seraphim who hold the utmost power, known as the Five Lords?
Ifrit. Sylph. Volt.
Museth! Oh, and Eumacia!
That was well off.
Ionawa and Almanac!
Correct. Now, can you tell me the name of the last one? The Seraph who's worshipped here at the Shrine Church?
Motelis!
That's right! Mao Tellus is the Seraph who has given the entire Glenwood continent his blessing.
The Seraph worshipped at the Shrine Church is Motelis?
The Five Lords, huh? Big movers and shakers.
I bet Mount Tellus would know something about how to stand against the Lord of Calamity. He's got to.
Is he really all that?
Well, he's the leader of the Five Lords after all.
You must be Soreg. Welcome to the Roland's Church headquarters.
Hey, you just knew that.
I heard you were to visit. Please, come on in.
So, this is the first we've heard of the Five Lords, but I guess we heard all of them.
It's
What do you reckon? We're gonna
magnificent
fight
than I'd
them?
even imagined.
We're gonna kill them
The
all.
architecture definitely dates it to the height of the era of Asgard.
Glad to see you're impressed, but don't let your guard down.
Yeah, this guy's totally gonna kill us. Let's burn him down. Oh, look at this handy save point here. Oh no, I didn't get to go to it. Okay.
This inscription concerns the trial of the shepherd, and the spiritual powers he obtains upon clearing it.
Could the spiritual powers...
Be real?
Buzz, 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 buzz. Be real, real bees. Oh, bees everywhere.
Just possibly. It's like the lettering's meant to tell us something.
But it's all gibberish. It must be some kind of code.
Well, it does involve sensitive info. Maybe there's a hint to crack the code somewhere.
Hey, what does the big rock thing say?
I'm afraid I'm not really sure. The inscription is written in some sort of cipher, and the key to interpreting it is handed down only from pope to pope.
So, I guess we'll have to get the Pope to read it then, huh?
Easier said than done if he's missing. Oh boy.
Soreg! Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
I don't feel so good. What is going on?
We used the
It's a
save
Hellions
point.
domain. Just like when we fought Heldalf.
Is it held off though, or is it not as bad? I want to use the save point. I want to fight something about
They're
it.
alive, but...
It's like they've been turned to stone.
Alright, well, this must be the person we were looking for. I can't remember her name. I guess she's not going to attack us. Got quite a strong domain
Going
there.
home already, Shepherd?
Huh?
I am Cardinal Fortin of the Church of Roland's.
That's the one.
This domain... Is it yours?
Ah, so you can still move. Why don't you lend me your powers? For the sake of the people, of course.
They asked me the same thing in Highland.
I hardly think myself the equal of a Philistine like Bartlow.
Sounds like something a Philistine would say.
Charming, but sticks and stones and so on, young lady.
Ooh, she's good.
I have but one wish. To see my empire overcome this tumultuous era of chaos. A task only possible if the people are united. But Roland's is far too expansive to unify the people through mere patriotism alone. Shepherd, do you know exactly what it is that the state has used for eons to keep an entire country in line?
Money?
Is it... faith?
Yes, faith. It is the belief in their own salvation that inspires in people the greatest sense of unity when they band together against outsiders who share different values. Meaning that my church itself should serve as the cornerstone for all of Roland's.
Maybe in your mind.
It is but the vision of one who would guide the people. With the name and power of the Shepherd, more people than ever can be brought to salvation.
Then you should cooperate with the Knights. Wouldn't that really be what's best for everyone?
I would welcome their efforts if they would simply bend to my will and do as I command. Even if they are a pack of loutish meatheads who can't figure out that their Pope abandoned them.
Wait a minute, the Pope just ran away? You didn't have him locked up?
I am not a street thug, child. The Pope, Macedra, I should say, left of his own accord.
I mean, he's still
Abandoning
alive.
his duty to both the Empire and his followers. What, pray tell, would you call such a man?
Pretty irresponsible, if what you're saying is true.
Irresponsible is one word, and still there are so many fools out there who trust in such a coward. The Knights, for example. In order to bring the people together, we must find Macedra and give him his due punishment.
Punishment?
Yes, the same punishment that befell those uncivil enough to mistrust me.
Then we have a problem. We need the Pope to tell us the meaning of the inscription.
Why? Cooperate with me and it won't be necessary.
I need to know. No matter what.
Ah, I see. That's very unfortunate. So then you mean to say...
What the?
My body!
that you reject my vision!
Saray!
Time to fight?
Let's go.
fight.
We're leaving.
Did I just kill her? Beat her up. How hard could she be? Alright, we're all gonna fade into darkness. Good job, you hit the air. You look like a fool. And we didn't leave through the door because it didn't open. We're just gonna sit down on the chair. You walk away and we'll find you
They
afterwards.
broke through my domain and connected with the Seraphim, if only just for a moment. Oh, will I relish this.
So I wonder what her true form is. Spiritual cloak. Oh, cool. So we now got that.
We disappeared? What the hell was that?
It's called the Spectral Cloak.
Sorry, I can't read.
You've been practicing in secret, haven't you? That was sweet.
We'll talk later. We've got to flee to the Knight's Tower.
Whee! Wait, what? This is a cloak? This isn't a cloak. It's a ball. We'll walk into the our balls. Hit you with my balls. Smack, smackety smook. Yeah, don't do that to anyone. Being smacked by balls sounds like a horrible thing. Truly, truly horrible. Don't let that happen to you, kiddies. Alright, here's the Knight's Tower. Let's see what Sergei has to say, and then we'll call it a day, I think.
Got a dash. You go on ahead.
Okay.
Alright, who are you killing? Wait, we're just gonna let it go? We didn't let it go for a walk. We're allowed to let it go in the middle of a crisis like this? Alright then. Whatever you say.
The Pope fled of his own volition?
I'm sorry I couldn't get more details. We were sort of running for our lives.
No, that is more than enough. I'm just relieved that you weren't captured.
Thanks for saving us back there.
It's the least I could do.
Seraph Mikleo, my humble admiration for your bravery.
It's nothing, really.
It is nothing. All you did was blind her temporarily.
We have to do something about her domain.
Those powers might help. Let's get the Pope to decipher that inscription.
That'll be tough if we don't know where he is. The Knights have been hunting him for a year now with no success.
Yeah, but they were assuming the whole time that the Cardinal was behind the disappearance. Guess what? I think I know where Popadope might be.
You do?
The village of Gadadin on the southern part of the continent. We won't know for sure until we check it out, of course.
How did you find that?
How did you get that information?
Yeah, you're asking the right questions,
Well,
Sergei.
let's just call it an industry secret. You know how it is.
Of course. I should have expected no less from the wife of the shepherd. Let us send a search team to Gadadin.
Hold on a minute. The Cardinal already expects that our side will be searching for the Pope.
A highly visible squadron of knights would essentially be a bright pink arrow pointed straight at him.
However,
we can operate covertly in small numbers. Let us handle Gadadin.
But that's far too much to ask.
Chill, Captain, we got this. What is it they say? Pope springs eternal?
Abandon Pope! All ye who, don't go to Gadadin.
Okay, settle down.
My thanks, gentle shepherd.
Actually, as for what you can do in return, do you suppose we could get a pass to Rollins? I might be mistaken for an ally of the Highland Army otherwise.
I have seen for myself the quality of your character. I shall prepare it immediately.
Thank you. That's a load off my mind.
There is something I would like to impart to you as well. Would you please step outside for a moment?
Alright, let's try and find a save point then. I don't know if there are any around here. There is one in here that's just rather annoying. Do you want to join my party, Sergei? I'd gladly have you, but I feel like you're not one to abandon the knight's cause. Sadly. I would definitely have him in my team.
Do you remember the art I used when we fought against one another?
Oh yeah, teach me. Teach me, dude. Teach me.
That is the Lion's Howl, an art passed down through our band of knights. I and my younger brother Boris are the only ones alive who know it. But now I pass it to you as well. Wilt thou accept?
Yes.
Alright, teach me. Is it a good art? Wait, are you serious? I have to set it on the menu? What is the point in this? That's actually quite a good one. We'll get rid of the falling one. Which one was that? Shadowfang. Put Lion's Howl on, which is also Earth, which is kind of convenient, really. Take that, boys. Just beast.
Well, you're a fast learner.
Yeah, instantly learn
I
it.
must apologize that this feeble art is all an oaf like me may offer you.
Don't say that. It's incredible. Thank you so much, Captain Sergei.
You and I stand as equals. You may call me Sergei.
Then you may call me Saray.
Saray, I am loath to believe the Pope just abandoned his post on us. But I also sense that there may be another side to this unfortunate story.
I understand. We'll find the Pope and come back with the truth.
Godspeed.
Oh, for goodness sake, stop with the cutscenes. I want to save.
Rose, was it the scattered bones who found the information on the Pope?
Maybe. Seeing where the church's money was going gave us a little hint.
That's what I thought. You guys sure don't operate in the same way that the knights do.
Course not! An Assassin's Guild can't function without proper intel.
Assassins. Right.
Here is your pass, Saray.
That was quick.
Thank you. Our travel should be much easier now.
I wish it were so. But we've received word that Byroclef Ridge, which leads to Gadadin, has been blocked by rock slides.
We could have been on the ridge right now.
If only we'd been a little bolder.
Oh,
Rose! My punchline!
What's the plan?
You'll have to go through Cambria Caverns, south of the Meadow of Triumph.
An underground passage, huh? No problem.
That's your thing, isn't it?
You bet it is.
bit weird. Anyhow, can we just save from here? I swear there's a quick save option somewhere. No, apparently not. Okay, let's go find ourselves. Oh, let's even do it from here. Oh, you can do it from there. Okay, we'll call it a day there. Thank you very much for joining me on this one. We will quick save out of here and join back momentarily. Well, not that momentarily, but tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me on this one. I hope you two join me again. I know I'll be here, and I hope you will be too. Till then, good night.